What is up, guys? So the topic for this video is that you know, a rock chipped my fucking radiator. And it fucking sucks, man. I mean, I put some putty on it to slow down the leaks, so I'm still able to enjoy the ride while I wait for a new radiator. But yeah, man, it just sucks. Like yesterday, without putting the putty on, I was able to ride the bike for like, you know, for 2 days, like 2 hours each day. So 4 hours total of riding, and then you know, I was still able to enjoy the ride at the very least. So now I'm just keeping an eye on the temperature. If it gets past 220, which is like usually like normal operating temperature for the bike, so if it goes beyond that, I will have to you know, pull over and add some more fluid. But yeah, I ordered a new one from Amazon. I checked out the, you know, OEM ones from Kawasaki, but it's too expensive, man. Like $300 for OEM. And I found one on Amazon. There was a review, and some guy successfully installed it with no issues for just $100. So no problem. And then of course, because of that, you know, because of the rock chip, I've added I'm gonna install a radiator guard. You know, so yeah. So if you have a motorcycle, you gotta install the radiator guards, man. It's like one of the most overlooked. I'm not sure if it's the most overlooked mod, but it's surely an overlooked mod for me. You gotta install the radiator guards, man. It's very important. What a slightly expensive mistake, paying the price for real. So right now I'm just taking it easy. And I'm gonna go up to the parking lot that I usually go to, and I'm gonna check how much fluid came out. So I topped it off already. I just basically went to AutoZone, and got myself a like the proper recommended coolant for the bike, some sort of like ethylene glyco something mix, like 50-50. Yeah, so I just topped it off, and should be good enough, honestly. Of course, the color is green. I was researching on it. I didn't realize the colors actually meant something, obviously, but like I thought it was just dye, you know, regular dye. But not the case. Like apparently each color has a different chemical structure or some shit. Alright, let's see how much fluids I'm losing here. We'll keep it on. I can't really see from this angle, but if you look right there, it's leaking kind of a bit right there. See, it's like droplets right now. The putty honestly doesn't do much, so I'm gonna just enjoy an hour ride and then come back and top it off maybe. But it sucks. Yeah, it's still full, so it's not leaking that much. It's like droplets, but of course the more you ride, the harder you ride, it's gonna drop more. Yep, that putty ain't doing shit. Oh well. So maybe a week or two, I'll get the new radiator. I'm just gonna enjoy my ride around town. Fucking hell, man. Gotta enjoy nice weather. Despite the leak, I didn't want to miss out on this great weather. Alright, I'm gonna go to the highway. I'm gonna do a pull, like a really hard pull. See how much fluid or coolant is being leaked out. So right now I'm also paying attention to the temperature, so it's 188 right now, so it's pretty cool. Alright, I'm gonna do a pull right here. See how it goes. Very nice. pretty hard pull. I want to see how much fluid came out. Damn, this bike sounds beautiful when you get up the revs. Baby, that's fun. I fucking love this bike. Alright, temperature is at 170 Fahrenheit right now. Not too shabby. Alrighty, nice pulls here and there. Let's see, 168 is the temperature. Pretty cool, not a bad temp. So we did a few pulls. Let's check how the leaking is. It's probably pretty bad, honestly. Let's see how bad the leak is. At least with the putty, it's not blowing into the engine block. Yep, it's pretty fucking bad. Look at that shit. It's dripping faster. My poor baby. Alright, let me check the fluid. It's still full, so I could ride for a bit of time before it needs to be re-topped. It'll last for till I get the new radiator. Alright, let's go riding. Fuck, let me disable the traction control, because this one's a lot more fun without it. Man, the on and off throttle on this thing is quite strong, honestly. I might have to get a tune to resolve that issue. Let me keep my visor up. It's getting hot. Fuck, where are my tunes at, man? Riding without tunes. What a crime. Whew! Sounds beautiful. We don't dance, dance, dance. Oh, I don't dance again. That's fun. Biker. Alright, baby. I'm pretty sure I hit a rock somewhere at like 128 miles an hour, because before I went out for like a top speed run on Friday, there was no leaks, but after I came home, after hitting like 120 miles for like consistent speed, then I started leaking. So a rock probably hit my radio like 120. Crazy, man. 167 is the temperature right now on the bike. Damn, that actually sounded pretty good for a Camry. That TRD with the proper exhaust, oof, that would sound good. Yep, it's fucking leaking right there. Oh yeah, I forgot, I also have temp grips. Honestly, I think they're working. I haven't been slipping forward, so I guess they do their job. My balls aren't getting slammed into the tank, so they're working. So far, the hottest I've seen this bike is 220 Fahrenheit. Apparently, that's normal operating temperature at a standstill. So, as long as I don't exceed like 230 or some shit, I think I'll be fine. Oh yeah, the tank grips definitely help. I love it. Right there. Got it from Amazon. Fucking 30 bucks. It's held by 3M tape. Of course, when you install it, make sure you let it sit there for a whole night so that the adhesive has time to bond with the tank. But of course, this is the first time I'm like like using the tank grip, so we'll see how it is. Because there's been like mixed reviews on these tank grips. Some people say it's amazing, some people say it's ass, that the adhesive isn't good. But I'm thinking the reason why some people think the adhesive sucks is because they never really, they don't give it time to like sit there, you know. Also, I didn't have a heat gun, so I just taped it on. And I know that before you're supposed to, like, of course I clean the surface, but you're supposed to what's it called, heat the adhesive with a heat gun before you tap it on, but I didn't have it, so I just pasted it on, hope for the best, like I always do. Same thing that I did with the putty. Went to AutoZone, got like a JD Weld putty in the hopes that it will stop the leaking, but I guess it does a little bit of a good job, like not a good job, but it slows down the leaks somewhat. I'm gonna pull over to this park over here and then check out my coolant levels. Yeah, so I guess I could ride for quite a bit of time, honestly. Look at that. It's leaking quite a bit though. Holy shit. Yep, definitely needs to be replaced. Alright, at least the putty's slowing it down. 33 minutes of riding. That's pretty good, honestly. Holy fucking balls, man. Look at that fucking traffic. Why, God? It's always the road going towards Long Island, man. Like, what's up Long Island, bro? There's like nothing there, man. Oh, ball sacks. Can I actually do this? Kind of tight. Temperature is 213. Hopefully there's no metal pieces in this thing. Hopefully I don't puncture my tires or anything. What in the... There you go. Highway speed, temperature drops to like 190s. Still doing it. The splatter's there. Yep. Leaking pretty bad. And the fluid's still good though. At least I could enjoy the ride until I wait for the new radiator. Sucks, man.